All right, everyone, we are now live. Just finished Emeka's Q&A live on Facebook. That was cool. How coincidental he's doing Q&A now when I've been doing Q&As recently, but it's all good. We're here. So let's get started while I let people know we are in the building, and we'll be getting people in real soon. So we're set. Let's check this out. Yeah, okay, we're live. So, hey, I've got my earnings counter here from Amazon Kindle self-publishing. Made $179 so far for the day. When I woke up, it was at like around, I think, $90, which was really cool since I was out celebrating someone's birthday party last night and didn't work on the business during the evening. But the fruits of labor are finally harvesting. And so, I'm working every day. Even now, well, I have to in order to sustain the business and keep growing it. But it's cool to know, like, even when I'm off hours, I'm still making money. So just from publishing alone, I've made $179 today, and life is good so far. Except I got my income, my property tax bill, and man, come on, government, take it easy on me. But we'll worry about that some other time. Not during this Q&A. So let's knock some questions out. I had one for me in advance in my Facebook group, the Elite Keyword Mastermind, which is part of the program that I offer for being offered 3 profitable keywords every month to publish for, guaranteed to be profitable, handpicked by me. I also teach you how to research keywords effectively and being able to find profitable keywords in minutes, sometimes even seconds, instead of the hours, days, even weeks you are frustratingly spending on finding keywords. So if you're interested, go to elitekeywordmastermind.com and sign up. Just sign up. Don't think too much about it. Just sign up and join the party. So here, totally Amazon publishing related question from John Jordan, aka Alex. So what is a chest routine with exercises that I recommend for chest growth for newbies? Currently I do bench, incline dumbbell press, and bodyweight dips. What should I change? Okay. And he's 5'8" and 130 pounds. And from what I remember, Alex, you're either 18 or 19 years old. Okay, so not knowing what exact rep and set scheme that you have, let me tell you this. Keep doing what you're doing. Just from the fact that you're 5'8" and 130, I am going to assume you're relatively new to resistance training, or you're new to lifting weights, rather. So, follow a general program or template. Follow a program that you can get online. Don't wing it yourself. You can make great gains at the very start, but it's like business, it's like publishing. And it's not even like the situation of finding a course. Just find a general program that is known to work for newbies, like Mad Cow's 5x5 or what have you, and follow the template. And right now, your sticking point at 5'8" and 130 is actually not what you're doing inside the gym. It's what you're doing outside of the gym. So if I were to recommend you exercises for growing muscle and putting on weight, the exercises I would recommend you is to eat more food. Because it's really hard to not put on weight from 130 pounds while doing weights, unless you're not eating enough food. So if you want to make it to 140, eat more food, mainly protein. And you're probably asking, oh, made a sale. I'll look at it later. It's going to accumulate. But anyway, you're probably wondering, well, how much should I eat? What should I eat? Eat more, and eat more protein. Well, how much more? Here's the thing. I know what you look like, Alex. You need to eat more, and optimally, maybe starting out, go for 1 pound a week in gains. and you're not fat, and you'll probably never be fat with your body type, keep going with that until you're able to reach like gaining 1 pound a week. Keep eating more, and until you get to a point where you're somehow putting on fat, then scale it back. I'm giving very general advice, and I'm doing that somewhat on purpose because it's more of a mindset thing, okay? And this is something that a lot of people struggle when they're starting out with weight training and they're skinny. I mean, I was skinny too, man. I started out like, what, 5'10", and 123 pounds. Granted, I was 14, but I was hella skinny. And it wasn't until like the age of maybe 23 or 24 that I really started blowing up. And even then I was getting fat. But now, like, look at this shit. Like, look at this shit. Like, come on. Like, come on. Do you know any other Kindle publishers who look like me? Like, Dale Roberts is supposedly a personal trainer, but come on, who looks like this? Like, no one looks like this except me in the Kindle publishing world. So I know what I'm doing. And what you need to do, Alex, is understand the mindset that you're just not eating enough, and you need to push yourself there. So if you're eating 3 meals a day, try throwing in 2 smaller additional meals throughout your schedule. And that could be a protein bar or a protein shake, and take it from there. And until you reach the rate of 1 pound a week, scale it up slightly by like 200 or 300 calories a week until you're getting the results you want. And if you want to talk more about that, hey, I love talking about weight training, fitness, bodybuilding. I do powerlifting, but I can still help you out. Like, let's chat about that. That would be fun, and a break from talking about Kindle publishing. Just cause, why not? So, oh, you're here, Alex. Trying to beat your Fortnite book. You won't, man. You won't beat my Fortnite book. Unless you either get coaching from me, or unless you get coaching from Emeka at his accelerator program. I'm literally not going to let you beat me at Fortnite. I'm not going to let you make a fucking cent. Okay? And I'm not, like, remember when Emeka said, and I guess I could say this since it's my channel, his earnings have been steady. He's not able to grow it because I'm not letting him grow it. I'm not on the defense with that keyword. I'm on the offense, and I'm bringing out Triforce this Q4, and it's going to shut everyone down. So for any of you thinking you can make money with Fortnite, look at another keyword because that one's mine. Like, find something else. And there's a lot of keywords out there. I give them to you every month. But Fortnite, that's mine, baby. So, yeah. And Emeka, yeah, you got buff because you had the genetics for it. Put on 28 pounds in like 3 or 4 months. 6 meals a day. Yeah, you're doing it right, man. You're doing it right. Crypto Jones, aka Mario Robertson. What's up, baby? We're here. We are here. Alan, ACR Publishing. Yes, Alan, we are live, and I see you on my Facebook here. So, coolness. So, what do you want to talk about, guys? You want to talk about fitness tonight? Like, it doesn't have to be Kindle Publishing. Oh, hey, recently viewed. Why don't we check this out? I'm probably sabotaging myself right now, but whatever. Yeah, that's a good ranking right there. Let's look at Fortnite Guide. Oh, let's see. I am ex-customer. Huh. These books are interesting. This teaches 1,000 tricks. This has a guide for my child to have the most fun. And it's there again. Right here. Huh. I'm just going to look at these. Oh, hey, they're discounted. They're on sale. Ooh, this one's really on sale. I'm going to buy this one. Okay, that's why I made 179 bucks today. All right. Simple psychology will get you far. Just think about what you're doing and you'll make it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know feelings are going to be hurt this Christmas. But hey, Alex, you don't even celebrate Christmas. So what are you heard about for Fortnite? Just find another keyword that's not seasonal and you'll be all right. Okay, so it's fine. So hit me up with questions, guys. Otherwise, I mean, we could talk about... Yes, I know, Emeka. Yes, I am a genius, and that's why you had to steal my pitch. With a superior product, though, I mean, what we learned is that the approach of providing a 3-in-1 bundle inherently provides more value to a customer than a singular title. And that holds true for audiobooks too. So like the twins say, and I was watching their video today, the Mickelson twins. Yes, you can do the 1+2 book equals bundle, and the bundle is what will sell. Because there is perceived value with a multi-book bundle over a singular title, and that's what draws people. So, yes, I was the first to come up with the angle for kids, but Emeka, I can say it, he came up with the superior content of providing a 3-in-1 bundle with the angle of marketing towards teens, aka kids, motherfucker. But yeah, that's what we learned, and that's why it works to collaborate with people, because you got to like be able to bounce off these ideas and, you know, learn what works and what doesn't. So Triforce works better in general with higher ticket books as a general statement. Yes, Alex, because the truth is, the reality is, for something like Fortnite that is so competitive, like for something so competitive like Fortnite guides, okay, yeah, there were only 427 results, but how many different ones are there? Okay, so see how now we have a different book in the rotation when we put in a different impression for a search result for Fortnite, because I only have 2 books on Fortnite that are using AMS. Every now and then, even if you are the highest bidder for 2 books, a third one will still be displayed. Okay, so having a third book on Fortnite, which I'm having out this holiday season, will shut out this issue, this problem I'm having with having 100% saturation for sponsored listings on the keyword. And yes, it will require higher ticket books, because can you imagine the cost per click for this keyword? Like, I could look at my AMS right now. I'm not sure if I'm comfortable. That would be really stupid if I just opened up my AMS campaign live on YouTube. But assumingly the cost per click is going to be too high to be profitable with like a $12 to $14 list book, which is why I had to drive my price up to $23.66, and I'm only price striking this one down to $20.84. Like, this is very mild and 100% ethical. Like, there is nothing wrong with this price strike. Nothing is wrong with this price strike. This is how price strikes should be done. Okay, so for Jason Rich, let's spend some money on his campaign. Okay, let's go. Ooh, I don't know if I went through the first time. Let me click on it twice. Oops. Okay, he has a Kindle ebook selling at $6.64 with fake editorial reviews. This is bullshit. These reviews don't pertain to his book. Okay, it sells maybe one every 2 days. You can't get away with this, people. This is how you get banned. This is stupid stuff that gets us in trouble in the industry. You can't put up fake editorial reviews for your books. Don't do that. Okay, the hardcover, it's price striking from $9.99 down to $6.99. There's nothing wrong with that. And it sells, you know, at a high volume, but you're risking your account when you do shit like this. Like, and as far as profitability, I don't know. Let's see. This is what, a 104-page book. Selling from $9.99. It's probably making $2 or $3. And for every click, competing against me, because I'm the bidder, I know what I'm bidding. This is probably going to cost 85 cents to $1 per click. So he's already spending $3 for the 3 clicks I've done, 4 clicks I've done. Okay, so yeah, we'll call it there. Alan, how long does your book on ACX take to producers to audition for it? To get producers to audition for it? Usually, okay, it depends. If it's for a hot topic, you'll get multiple auditions within 24 hours. If it's not such a hot topic, it could take 2 or 3 days. So I'm not sure which of your books you're looking for the audition for, and I'm not sure if you're comfortable with me saying it online, But if it's the first book that you published, it might take 2 or 3 days, generally speaking. So let's see. What protein supplement do I use? I use Vega right now, a plant-based one. So, okay, why not? Why don't we have a product shout-out for something that I'm not affiliated with? Hold up. Yes, my back is this big. It's ridiculous. Alright. So, this is what I get at Costco. It's pretty well known. This is Muscle Farm Combat Powder that you can get at Costco, and I think you get 65 servings, okay, with 25 grams of protein per serving for like $40 US, and it's pretty solid. So I use whey protein. I don't get too much into the different isolates and concentrates. To me, I just want whey protein. I'm not a vegetarian or a vegan. I'm not sure if you are either, Alex, but I want animal-based protein, or whey-based protein rather. Whey-based protein for my supplements, and I eat animal-based protein such as fish, chicken, and meat, steak for my actual meals. And I only use this in the morning when I wake up, because prior to quitting my job, I would have to not have time for a meal before commuting. So to be time effective and cost effective, I would take whey protein as my first meal with chocolate milk, which also has protein in it. And that's what I've been doing for years. And it's quick to make and it's easy. So even though I've quit my job, I'm still using Muscle Farm for my first meal. So let me put this back. Yeah, I know. The last spread is ridiculous. Look at that shit. It's sick. Like today, I benched 365 plus double mini bands. That's like what, 430 at the top. Like, my gains are going to be sick now that I'm doing Kindle publishing full time. Get to work my own schedule and sleep as much as I want. It's awesome. Okay, so back to Kindle publishing. Brandy, welcome to the channel. Brandy, you're asking, I decided to do ACX for a book on a royalty split basis. I don't have the funds to invest up front. Question, would you do exclusive or non-exclusive? Okay, and with regards to staying exclusive to Audible, I choose to do so because, and I think everyone else does in publishing, because there's really no significant market for audiobooks other than Amazon and Audible. Like, ask where else to get an audiobook for sale. I don't know. I wouldn't know. When people think books, they think Amazon, right? They don't think of Barnes and Nobles. They don't think of other retailers. They would go through Amazon. So you get a higher royalty for being exclusive, and yes, we go exclusive. And I understand that you don't have the funds to go up front with the royalty split, and you know what I'm probably going to say next. But in case you don't know what I'm going to say, the biggest mistake I ever made with audiobooks is going with a 50-50 split for a majority of my books. Because a majority of my books, by now, have either lost potential earnings because I went with the 50-50 split, or have made ROI to where I could have gone paying up front and have made back my money over time. So when you are able to have funds to invest, Brandy, definitely don't go for the 50-50 split, okay? And I don't want to harp on you on that. I understand, situations financially can suck, like owing $1,800 in property tax. And I think it was $1,200 last year. Like, shit's ridiculous here in California. But yeah, you've gotten 3 auditions after a few hours, but you heard it can also take a few days. Yeah. Depends on the book niche, the keyword. Some take longer than others. So something like, oh, I made another sale, but it's not going to update until I refresh. You know what? I think I can get away with this. Let me take a look-see. This is so wrong, so bad. I'm looking at my. Oh, I'm showing my books on stream. Okay, so I've made 17 paperback sales today. Yeah, I did. 3 ebook sales, and I've got 2 expanded distribution units shipped, and there'll probably be more because I'm awesome. So yeah, here's my dashboard, guys. Here's my dashboard. Who else does this live on YouTube? Okay, who else does this shit? Okay, just for USD from the last 28 days. I'm not even showing audiobooks, not even showing my other markets. I'm showing my other markets now. Okay, now I'm not showing my other markets. Like, it's balling in here. Let's go. Let's publish, baby. Let's go. So, Alan, if I'm doing a bundle with 2 books, would I have to pay him 3 times for one for each book and one for the bundle? Okay, so here's what you need to do, Alan. If you can, well, first off, you're not required to use the same narrator for the bundle, but if you need to, and I advise this, if you want to save money and keep things consistent, commit the series to a singular narrator and have them do books 1 and 2, so that the bundle won't be anything more than maybe him editing like the chapter numbers, and he will charge you much less to compile the bundle, and that's cost effective. And earlier you're asking, yeah, you said you were just thinking of trying ACX, as myself and Emeka seem to love it. Everyone who is serious about publishing needs to get on audiobook. You need to. You are missing out on such huge potential for earnings on audiobook, and I'm guilty of this too. I don't make much on Audible right now. I'm making more than ever this month, but I'm still not at an acceptable level. Like, I should be making right now. People are telling me, like, at the mastermind, like, for someone like me who's active with publishing, I should be making $10,000 a month just from audiobooks. Like, there's no excuse for me. Okay, so I mean, with that kind of conviction, like, I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Let's see here, Brandy. You write your own books, which helps a ton. Yeah, that helps with getting costs down. I've done it too. I started on KDP in 2015, but I took a break and worked on each site. But KDP has been more rewarding. Yeah, so Brandy, I'm a fellow webmaster too, and I know how to monetize blogs and sites with more than just like Google AdSense with cost per click ads. Like, I've done affiliate marketing myself, but Kindle publishing is by far the easiest way to make money online that I've ever seen in my life. What's funny is the twins today came out with a video. It was the easiest way to make $300 a day online. It's so easy, a 15-year-old can do it. It was about Kindle publishing and audiobooks. And if I were a 15-year-old all over again, I could probably figure this all out again myself. Granted, I'd have a course and everything, but if I had the access to money, theoretically, to some capital, I could have done this too as a 15-year-old. Why not? This is pretty simple stuff. I mean, coming up with strategies to outplay other publishers and stuff, that's more sophisticated and more advanced stuff. But just the whole mechanics behind publishing a book on Amazon is so simple, so easy. A single mom with no computer knowledge can do it. No offense to single moms, just saying. Yo, okay, hold up, who that? It's probably some bot. Let's look anyway. Yeah, you're not a Kindle publisher. Well, maybe you are. Fuck, what should I do? No, get the fuck out. You're out. Okay. More questions, guys. Oh, Brandy, hey, I didn't mean to offend you. Yes, single mom. Yeah, you can totally kill it with Kindle publishing without any super sophisticated computer knowledge whatsoever. So yeah, it pains me right now to see a second book in the rotation for this. But if I took out that, okay. Funny how one letter can change everything. That kind of bothers me. Oh well, I'll let it go. It's okay. I just showed my bread and butter on YouTube. Probably a foolish thing to do, but bring it, people. I'm ready for war. Okay, mindset things, like random mindset mentality for business is you want to be on the offense. You don't want to play defensive. So right now for my books, I play on the offense. I launch ads. I spend money. I'm actively trying to find ways to outplay and outmaneuver, just like football, American football, trying to outplay my enemy team, my competitors, my fellow publishers. Like, I'm trying to rob you of your bread, make sure you can't feed your families. I want to fight you. I want to eat your children. But at the same time, I want to sell more books over you. So I find ways to publish better content, maybe longer books, not just longer books, better content, have a better angle, have better visibility than you, have better pricing than you. It's all a game of competition, just like anything else in business. And that's my mentality towards it. So, guys, hit me up with questions. I think we got a little bit blown out from doing Q&A this morning. So, like, how long has it been? It's been 25 minutes, but a decent amount of people are watching. But, like, we really went ham today with the Q&A. So, I mean, we're going to be a little bit random here. What's this about? Yes. Why you won't make any money with no content books. I have to watch this video later. Hell. Let's listen to it now. We're live. We can. Who cares?
Greetings, everyone, from Cancun. Well, it's actually Playa del Carmen, but, you know, Cancun, the mastermind's there, so this is basically Cancun. It's 45 minutes away, but it's basically Cancun. But today I wanted to talk about an issue that I will not be discussing at the Cancun Mastermind, and that is the issue of low content or no content books, which seems to be the latest Kindle craze. Everyone's going nuts over producing journals or diaries or whatever we're doing. Basically low content books, books with no actual content in, that you can get done for cheap on CreateSpace and then whack up on Amazon and just see what happens. And I'm going to talk about why you probably won't make any money with them.
That's right.
And it's not that you can't make money with low content books. I'm certain that there are going to be a few people who make an absolute killing with them, but the vast majority of people aren't going to make any money at all. And the balance is going to be even more extreme than with regular books. And that is the kind of people who are attracted to focusing on no content books. In general, from what I have observed, because I'm in quite a few of these groups, I see who is going after the low content books. The people with the cheap mindset are the ones going into these low content kind of books.
Yes.
Because they're not seeing it from a potential return standpoint. They're seeing it from a, oh, I can get 20 books made for $100.
Easy money.
It's how little can I spend on a book? How little effort do I have to put in? How little money do I have to spend per book? And if you go into any sort of business like that from a cheap miser standpoint, guess what? You're not gonna make any money.
Yes.
Because you won't have researched your customers.
Yes.
You won't have looked beyond just, if I put this book out for $10 and it makes me $15, then that's a win. You're not going for the home runs here. You're just trying to hit singles. Look at me with the baseball metaphor. It's not even American. But you're just trying to hit singles. You're trying to slowly edge your way up. You're not trying, really. You're taking what you think is a shortcut. And, I mean, it is a shortcut in a sense. But at the same time, there's not much at the end of the shortcut. There's not much room to grow. There's not much to be made on the back end. Just, if this is you, and if you can honestly say yes, that's why I was attracted to no content books, then I'm not saying stop right now. What I'm saying is approach this from an actual business mindset. How can I serve my customers the best with these books? Are there ways I can link these books to other complementary products? Is there a way I can monetize the back end for these books? These are the kind of questions you should be asking. Maybe you're going to have to spend more money to produce the books in the first place, or maybe you're going to have to invest more time to do something else with them. But the more you put in, the more you get out. Pretty sure that's physics, actually. That's not just business. But going back to the business side of things, if you approach it from an investment mindset, a mindset of, I'm going to produce a book which is going to give the most value and be most useful to my customers, not just, I need to produce as many books for as little money as possible. That mindset will kill your business. And in 6 months' time, when you look back and go, God, all those no content books I put out didn't make any money at all, that'll be why. I know there's going to be a few people who are going to make a lot of money with no content books.
Some of you will, some of you can.
Question is, are you going to be one of them? So, with a lot of these videos, I have the same advice. Take a step back. Think, how am I going about this? How am I approaching this opportunity? Am I going from a cheap mindset, or am I going for a long-term investment mindset? Whichever one it is, those are the kind of results you're going to get. If you enjoyed this video,
oh shit, it's Spider-Man.
Link in the description, elgore.com.
The mask.
Get a free copy of 7 Deadly Self-Publishing Sins, which has 7 common mistakes
they don't know how to throw
people
punches.
are making with their books right now.
What is this?
Grab yourself a copy. It's completely free. See what you think, and take care. I'm off to get a tan.
That was weird. Towards the end, it got a little weird, but that's okay. So, Oliver L. Gore. All right. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So if you haven't subscribed to Oliver L. Gore for Kindle publishing expertise, I totally recommend him because he's the shit. Good friend of mine too, so he's got great advice. Now, to talk about low content or no content books, which is different from low content slightly. Okay, so if you're doing like food journals and, you know, exercise logs, and maybe you're doing 300 different animals for each journal, like, and hoping, you know, one book sells a day or something. Like, I mean, yeah, you can make money from that, I suppose, but it's not really a strategy to like really scale online. It's like trying to play for easy money, taking anything you can get. So, I mean, with low content books, it's a little different because now it's like we're using illustrations, and usually they're black and white, and we get ideas on how to publish content for that. Just be mindful that you need to be different from your competitors and better than existing books for the keywords you're looking at with regards to low content books. Okay, so like if we're doing like Christmas coloring books for kids, and competitors number 1, number 2, and number 3 each have 30 drawings to color in each. Okay, you want to be the coloring book with 100 different illustrations. Like, take it to the next level. And why am I watching American football on Amazon? Is that a thing now? Yes, it is. Holy shit. Amazon keeps getting better and better. Like, I would be watching this right now out of curiosity. Prime Video. If I weren't doing Q&A. Like, that's the shit right there. Anyway. Alex. Always with the questions, Alex. I love it. Biohacking. Do I think it's good for Audible? Let's look. Biohacking. I don't know what to expect. Why are there only 173 results? Okay, I know what biohacking is. I remember that. It's like it's not when you take drugs to like enhance your brain, is it? No, I think it's like mental exercises and stuff. Let's take a look. It doesn't matter what it's about. it's whether it's profitable for publishing, in essence. So, oh, that's not good. I'm just immediately looking at rankings for paperback and ebook before we make the call on the audiobook, just because, number one, that's what I'm used to doing. Number two, we can kind of predict success if there's not many audiobooks on this based on the Kindle ebook version, not so much the paperback. This sells really well. Wow. I'm assuming that Dave Asprey is the authority figure for biohacking. So he's published by HarperCollins. Like, yeah, he's going to kill it. Yeah, he's the man. And I'm assuming his audiobook is profitable too. Woo! Number 21 in all of health on Amazon. That's cray-cray. No one does that. And here you can get other keyword ideas, but that's cray-cray shit. Damn. Okay, that's stunning. So, for David Asprey, yes, it is profitable. And my first impression is that he could possibly be the only guy with an audiobook, right? But I don't know that for sure. So, okay, watch this, guys. If you weren't here this morning, we get 173 results for biohacking, for paperback and ebook. What I'm going to do now is filter my search to only show results for titles on this keyword, which only have the audiobook version produced. So from 173 results, we will inevitably going to filter out results and have a much lower number than 173 possible competitors for this keyword. Watch. I was right. There's 2 books right now on biohacking. David and something in Spanish. Dude, man, oh man. Yeah, I think it's great for Audible, Alex. Can you come up with... Okay, no, actually I want you to do this. How would you go about competing with Headstrong? Okay, let's be strategic about it. I'm not going to give you the answer tonight because you need to learn how to fish instead of me just handing all the fish to you. I mean, sometimes, you're a smart guy. You figure it out anyway by yourself. But let's do it here on live. Maybe you can answer this. How can you compete against a authority figure that has 1 book for this keyword? I'll give you some time on that, and let's see if you can come up with the answer. And if you can't, or if you don't, I'll take biohacking. Thank you. Nah. No, you get dibs on it because it's your keyword that you came up with. But can you come up with a strategy to beat Headstrong? Let's find out. Mario, what is the biggest book order I have ever done at once? The biggest order I've ever done was for Python programming. So that was last year, right before I bought this condo. I thought it would be my big play, but it didn't. It was also my biggest cash sink too, because I remember that one. I spent money on 4 Python programming books: the Beginner's Guide, Intermediate, Advanced, and the Black Hat Guide. And I thought I would do great with that on every single title, and I did not. I thought I was going to lose money on it, but I ended up breaking even overall by, say, I published that September of last year or August of last year. I think by January I broke even. But when I did the bundle version for all 4 books, I became profitable because I found out that people love bundles on Audible. And yes, it's really weird to have a computer programming book on Audible, but it sells. And it's a 4-in-1 special. It's one of the best performing audiobooks for Python programming right now on ACX. So that's actually my number 1 book on Audible, which means I have a lot of room to go. But this month it made, what? Without showing my dashboard, like something like $300 this month. Okay, a long book. Entitle it For Entrepreneurs Business. Since most people in biohacking are business people, that's good. So now you have the angle, or you're working towards an angle. Let's see. This audiobook clocks in at 10 hours, 41 minutes. So you would be competing against a singular title that contains 352 pages. Are you willing to spend the money for 1 book that can match a page count of 352 pages? Or would you be able to perhaps come up with 3 different books, 3 different, pitches on biohacking, 100 pages each, and then your bundle of books 1, 2, and 3 is what ends up competing directly against Headstrong for Audible because bundles perform the best as content on Amazon usually. And on Audible, that's undisputable. Like, people want the bundle deal. How about that? That is coaching I should be charging you for, Alex. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. We just did it here on live on how you can make a lot of money from Audible for this. So get your biohacking order done, okay? Just don't think about it. Put in your order for books 1, 2, and 3 and get it through. And in 2 months, let's see what you're making from biohacking. And once you make money, hey, fly over to California and let's hang out because you'll be able to afford it. All right. Mario, moving forward with large orders, will you test the waters first with a single book? Yes, now I will. Usually I will. Because the biggest mistake I made with Python programming, or what I thought was a mistake, I did not test the waters with a first book. I just went full in. I was still relatively new to publishing. I went full in without assessing how I would perform with book 1. And book 1 sucked. So did book 2, and so did book 3 in relative terms. Like, those books together, and book 4 did okay. But books 1, 2, and 3 took about 6 months to break even, and I spent $300 on each one, which does not mean I made a lot of money at all per month. Granted, it broke even. But could I do it all over again? Would I have, if I had to do it all over again? I think it was actually a good thing, too. I didn't do a single book. Because then I would have been discouraged from going on with books 2, 3, and 4, and I would have never made the bundle. And the bundle is making money. So I'm not really answering your question, but I do have an idea for a large order next week. Once I get my royalties. The property tax bill over there is pissing me off. That's frustrating. But what I'm going to do is that I have, Mario, for my case, I've got an idea for books 1, 2, and 3. Under the assumption with confidence that the bundle is what's going to make the money for me. And if I didn't have the confidence that the bundle would do well, if like there was a chance for it to really like fail or not make money, then I would start out with book 1. But because I know for what I'm going to be targeting, books 1, 2, and 3 will create the bundle that I need to compete, I'm going to go ahead and like put the money down for the whole set. So, sorry, I'm setting up music here. Killed it for a while. So, that's what I'm going to do. Yes. Biohacking. Yes. I want to look at my earnings. It's probably gone up since 10 minutes ago. I'm live on Q&A here. All right. Okay, so here we go. Let's take a look. Has it changed? I don't know. But I use AK Report. It's updating. Okay, it hasn't increased. It's all good. But hey, so 179 for the day. I can't complain. Although I've made more in other days. I can't complain. Any more questions, guys? Let's go. I'm probably exhausting the Q&A sessions from having one done this morning. So I will limit it to 1 a day. 2 a day might be overkill. But let me ask you guys this. Or I should probably wait until tomorrow. But what would be a better time to do a 3-hour Q&A on the weekend? Saturday or Sunday afternoon? Let me know what you think. Like, let's go beyond what anyone else has ever done on YouTube for Kindle publishing. I don't care who it is, the Dale, the twins, Carla Marie, Dexter Point, if you're watching, I love you, man, but you're not doing YouTube live. Dale Roberts, like, let's whoop all their asses. It's like, one boom, let's go. 3-hour Q&A. No one has the stamina for that. No one. Let's do it. So, let me know. Sunday? Okay. Sunday it is. Unless others have something else to say. Because I can do a 1-hour Q&A on maybe one of these, or maybe I want to break too. But let's do a 3-hour Q&A on one of the weekends. So if no one else has a say, I will likely go with Sunday because I don't think I have plans on Sunday for the afternoon. So Saturday would be my chill day. Okay, that works. If that's the case, you're gonna come up with your pre-written questions to interrogate my mind. Oh man, thank you. I'm flattered to hear that, but hey, Beto is pronounced Beto. I don't mispronounce my community's names. Just saying. This is a unique channel. I care about you all. I don't mispronounce your names. I'm here for you guys. So hit me away with all the questions that you would think are forbidden. I'm gonna answer them because I'm an idiot. I'll help you out with like helping you steal my earnings because I guess I have enough to share. Biohacking or publish more kids books for me. I'm at 812 right now for the month. That's good. Congrats, Alex. I'm happy. You're so young and you're doing so well. I'm so happy for you. But let's get you more. I remember I was helping you out with the children's books. Biohacking is a good keyword too. Can you do both? If not, you've been doing a lot of children's books. I don't know how you feel about, you know, burning out from it or if you're bored. But if you want to change things up, you can do biohacking. And it might not do well on paperback or even ebook. Maybe, I don't know. It's hard to tell still, but the audiobook should definitely make money. Yeah, do the audiobook. Do the audiobook. I don't care. Let's like for kids books, you're good at it. That's like something that would do decently, but you can always go back to that. Let's do biohacking first and not play a safe game. Let's see what happens because even though we're not guaranteed to do super well, I think it'll do well, but if it does go well, you'll be making so much damn money. So much money from one audiobook. Like, let's play it out and pay for the narration. Let's do it for science. Let's see what happens once we get this book out, how well it does. I think it'll do well. Have I ever logged into the dark webs? No. I know what the dark web is. I know what Tor is, but I have no use to be on the dark web because I'm on live. Come on, I'm on YouTube. I plead the fifth. But if I ever needed anything, I can get access to whatever I wanted. So I'm not saying that I do anything or am involved with anything. But I don't need the dark webs because I don't assassinate people. That's the only thing I can't really pay for. Anything else I can get? Why am I saying that on live? Like, I'm an idiot. But whatever. Yep. Maybe I'm too honest of a guy. It's a weakness. But more questions, peoples. Does not. If you want to talk about weight, if you want to talk about weights and shit and diets, let's do that too. It's fun. Let's see. Yeah, I think we just got burnt out today with having 2 Q&A sessions today. Like, I was just testing out my software. I'm now using OBS Studio. This looks whack, but I'm using a new recording platform, not YouTube's, for like doing overlays and stuff. So this morning was just to test it out, and I want to get a more fancy overlay. I want to look like a Twitch streamer when I'm doing these live Q&As. So I want the production value of like Ninja on Fortnite with his overlay, and it'll look awesome. So that's what I want to do, and maybe I'll become a full-time Kindle publishing streamer, like some degenerate looking for keywords all day and shit. Like, that would be something. That would be different. Like, maybe that's if that could make me money, maybe it can. Like, if we can get donations up and shit, like that would be fun. That would be fun. I would do that. So, probably a love-hate question, but what crypto would I buy right now if I were going to buy low in the down markets? Ooh, I have not been studying crypto closely, Mario. So, disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. Anything I say is purely in my opinion, and I don't want you to base any investing strategy off of what I say, because I don't know what I'm talking about. But let's see. We're at CoinMarketCap. Wow, I'm now doing a stream about crypto. I've made it. Market cap is down to 224. It's recovered from prior. There was a lot of buzz about Ripple, and there's a lot of buzz about it being able to do instant payments, but people were claiming that it could possibly take over the market cap of Bitcoin. It's not going to do that. Bitcoin is Bitcoin. You can't take that away. Ethereum is really low. I just feel bad about giving crypto advice right now. Like, don't take me as a credible source. Let's say we were using monopoly money and there was no risk to this. Which one would I choose? Okay, like, don't listen to what I'm gonna say. Like, I'm a fucking amateur beyond amateurism. But I was invested prior in Substratum, which has probably fallen off the wayside. It's not even a top 100 crypto anymore. Like, what's it at? Here we go. 12 cents. So it's pretty much bottomed out. I was around when it was selling for what? Like $1. No, I was... Yeah. I sold it when McAfee did his tweet. So I think I bought it at like, yeah, 126. McAfee's tweet brought it up to like 156. I liquidated my shares. So it was like $2,000 profit instantly from McAfee's tweet, which was cool at the time. But I still lost out because of Devore. So it's all good. I did not answer your question on what crypto I'd pick. Okay, let's take a look. Yeah, you got sub at 30. Yeah, I don't know what sub's gonna do now. I haven't been following Reddit. I used to go there for Substratum advice, or rather, Substratum progress. But like, I have it bookmarked. I would go here and just see what the development was. Yeah, I don't know. It's not up yet. Like, no one's using it. There has to be a use case for Substratum for it to ever really take off. So until then, until it's released with nodes and shit working, it's in the air. That's why it's worth 12 cents. It's just pure speculation at this point. Right now in 2018. 2019 things might change, but I don't mess with Substratum right now, and I don't touch crypto because I'm a Kindle publisher, not a crypto expert. I'm a Kindle publishing expert. I can say that. But which crypto would I choose? I've heard bad things happening to Ethereum, but I do like the low price. I would do my research if I could find a case of where Ethereum would go up. If it's not, I know there's things changing with it, but if it's not fucking up, like, I would probably take Ethereum at 229. Am I wrong? Like, probably, but as an uninformed consumer with monopoly money, I would put my monopoly money towards Ethereum because this is way too low of a price. But again, I'm an amateur, so don't listen to me. All right. How long has it been? We've been up for 53 minutes. That went like nothing. Yeah, so that's what you were thinking too? Don't buy it because of me, dude. Like, I don't know what's going on with Ethereum. I don't know. So I'm just playing the dumb game of it's low, let's buy. But I don't know what's going on with crypto right now. So I'm not a crypto guy. I'm not going to be a crypto guy. I was going to be the lending platform guy, but that went south real fast. So, I mean, let's take a look. Is Devore even still up? Yeah, it's totally dead, dude. It's probably not even a... Well, yeah. You can't even trade Devore anymore. So, shit. That's crazy. Yeah, it's a dead coin. Oh well, it was fun while it lasted. When it was in a complete nightmare. You know, it's not really even bittersweet, but like, going back into it, I'd have to be a lot more educated and not follow the masses with what everyone is doing. And I knew something was wrong in January when everyone was making profit off of it, regardless of proficiency or skill level. Like, if everyone is making money off something, that's a bubble that's ready to crash or burn or burst. So, going into it, I think I should have cut. If I had stuck with crypto the conventional way, I would have probably profited a lot. But I went stupid and put money into a lending platform, because I'm greedy. So, yeah, that's my story. So, guys, why don't I just show this? This is my elusive, notorious mentorship group on Facebook, consisting of Ollie and Emeka. Okay? So this is where we just chat on Facebook about shit. And we have weekly calls too. So that's how we go from making, I think, as low as 1K a month earlier this year when I was in a slump after crypto to what I'm doing now. So I have a Facebook group of friends. See? I've got friends. The Kindle cartel. Like, yeah, shit's popping. Okay, you gotta get connected to people. That's how you level up. See how my top contacts, my VA, Gerald, my roommate at Cancun, Ahilan, Sean, all within one click, all of whom I've had conversations with. See? So, yeah. Work with your peeps, people. You gotta network. That's how you get ahead. Anything else, guys? Tomorrow's Friday. Wow, it's already Friday. It's so true. Once you're self-employed or once you're an entrepreneur, it's hard to keep track of what day of the week it is. Like, today is Thursday, I guess, right? So, the only reason why I can keep days of the week on track is because I have a gym schedule to follow. So, tomorrow is lower body dynamic effort. So, tomorrow's definitely Friday. Fast week. Anything else, guys? Okay, Brandy. What is my opinion on review swaps? When I first started on KDP, I was able to sell books without reviews, and I'm not sure what has changed. I was white hat with my niche sites, and I plan to be white hat now with KDP. Absolutely. Absolutely. Disclaimer. Yes, I will be honest, Brandy, everyone uses review swaps. Everyone uses review swaps. I'm guilty of it. Everyone, uses review swaps. But at the same time, I have books that I've written myself that are completely white hat, and I've been able to sell without any initial reviews. Like, I'll show one of mine. It's under my name, so it's fine. The West Side Bundle. Like, this only has 8 reviews. It started with 0. Okay, this is obviously real because people have 1-starred it. But this has been a consistent seller of mine all time. And it had like only 3 reviews for the longest time, for like a year. So this is white hat. I wrote this one myself. This one has 19 reviews because I came up with like not review swaps. I promoted this book on Reddit. I found a section to promote this book on. And in exchange for a free copy, people wrote a review for my book. And that's technically not review swapping because I did not like hire a VA to purposely give me 5-star reviews. I just went out there and I was creative and genuine while finding an audience interested in this book and giving them access to the Kindle version for free and got them to put reviews. So this is all real. This is all real. And to your point about selling without any reviews, it's entirely possible. And get this, for audiobooks, it has an exception with how you do reviews. In that, if you ask Audible, you're given, I believe, a maximum of 50 codes per book that you are able to provide to people that gives them access to the book for free for the purpose of getting reviews on Audible. So, and I think this has been verified too. You can ask friends, family, friends of friends, friends of VAs, to write reviews for your book using the Audible codes, and that is 100% white hat with Audible. 100% you're allowed to do that. So you could absolutely do the audio paperback and the ebook with no fake reviews, even no reviews. And then for the audiobook, get the reviews done and you would kill it. Probably kill it the most on audiobook, naturally. But you can absolutely make money doing that. Alex, do I believe in cardio? Yes, for most people, I believe in cardio. And my workouts, I'm not going to pretend to be like some fucking Power Ranger, but I'm fit enough to do my workouts. So that's all that matters for me because I'm in an actual sport, powerlifting. I have the cardiovascular ability to just be able to do my workouts, which is all that matters. And have I ever done a keto diet or intermittent fast? Not intermediate, intermittent fast. Yes. So for losing weight, I mean, I know I probably look like some big fat guy, but number one, I'm not. It's just my face. Number two, when I do need to lose weight, what I mostly manipulate is not how much cardio I do, but the amount of carbohydrates I'm eating. So I'll gradually do, yeah, I've done keto, but I usually follow like a carb cycling routine to where on my most active workout days, that's when I'll eat the most amount of carbs, scaled back for dieting. But on days that I have lesser activity, I will drastically reduce the amount of carbs that I'm eating for that day. And for days of which I'm not working out at all, if I'm far enough into a diet program, I will not be eating any carbs at all for that day. And that's super effective, arguably the most effective way to lose weight is carb manipulation through carb cycling. With the keto diet, you're now completely eliminating the consumption of carbs, or to the point where the most you can have and stay in ketosis is 10 grams or 15 grams a day. And by doing that, you are creating a state of ketosis in your body, which helps you burn fat without carbohydrates and use ketones as an energy source. So that works well too, though it will tire you out and it's hard to sustain a higher amount of energy with a keto diet. Alex, you are 5'8" and 130 pounds. You don't need to do this. But I want you to bulk because you're too... Like, I understand you want to be bigger and be lean too, but let's get bigger first and then go lean because you can't do both at the same time unless you're on steroids. And I wouldn't know anything about that, so let's close that tab. So yeah, let's go back to PG-13. All right, so yeah, I would bulk up first, and then from there approach a diet plan for weight loss or fat loss to bring out, you know, the abs and extra definition you want. But first, get bigger. Okay, focus on one thing at a time. It's like getting into Amazon Kindle publishing, making $500 a month right now, and then all of a sudden switching to Amazon FBA. It's like, dude, you haven't even like really done anything with Kindle publishing. Why are you now switching to FBA? Like, one direction at a time with your focus. Although you could be successful in both FBA and Kindle publishing, it's easier to do one at a time first until you master it or until you reach where you want to be. Mario, when I'm making 10K a month in passive income, I need you to train me to get the Sparta 300 body. I don't have a Sparta 300 body. I have maybe a Sparta 300 squat, bench press, and deadlift, but I mean, it's not hard, dude. You just got to eat more. Like, literally, you just got to eat more, work out actively, and take the right supplements. That's all I'll say. So, yeah. But we can always chat, man. Like, that's always a fun thing to talk about. And, yeah, we can work on that. Like, that's fun for me, too. It's a passion of mine. Aside from Kindle publishing. It does not cost anything to chat about about weights with me or diets. Like, that's fun. So hit me up anytime you want, man. So, yeah. I want to do a monitor setup, but I know I could like do two monitors together, but I need a stand for it. I have property taxes to pay off first, which pisses me off. So, yeah, we'll get this done someday. We'll get this done. But first, I have some costs to run over. All right, you're welcome, Alex. So, whew, how long has it been? Just over an hour. All right, guys, if there's no other questions, I'm going to call it for now. We'll do another Q&A. We'll have time. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. And then on Sunday, we'll do a 3-hour Q&A. Saturday, we'll see. Besides the twins, myself, and Emeka, any others I recommend watching on here? Absolutely. So, I was showing this earlier. Perhaps you weren't in the channel. But a mutual friend of all of ours is Ollie Al Gore. Mutual friend of myself, Emeka, the twins. And I'm showing all my subscriptions here. Oliver Al Gore. He is great for strategy on sales copy for book descriptions and the overall mindset you'd want to be a successful publisher. He was Emeka's first 10,000 a month publisher, and he capped out in March at I think around 15,000 per month. So if you haven't already, go to Oliver Al Gore on YouTube, hit subscribe, and hit the bell. He's great. So, guys, it was really fun. Let's do another Q&A tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll do a 3-hour Q&A on Sunday. And Saturday is probably going to be rest day so that we can gather questions up and have an awesome time. So, until then, let's call it a night. Good night, everyone. See you guys later.